look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be talking to you about today as a topic is the fact that today's modern day women, black women in particular, are extremely masculine. And the thing with that is the world is seeing them for what they are: unruly, disrespectful, self-entitled, self-centered, and difficult to get along with. So I'm going to play some clips right now that's going to expose that behavior. Give me a moment or two as I pull them up, and we'll go ahead and get deep into this subject. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
I can almost guarantee you that the ladies will not like this one. Ladies, do not lose a good man trying to be like one. When you get a good man, you keep him. You gotta be a good wife to keep your husband. Understand that when you are trying to take and play the role of a man, he then falls back. Because you know why? A man is not going to tell you. When you tell a man, oh, I could do what you do, oh, I don't need you, a man is not going to tell you, but that offends him. So
you see what it is, lady, when you try to take the role of a man, in other words, you're trying to take the lead of a man, you're trying to usurp the authority of a man. In other words, you're trying to disrespect the man, lead the man, belittle the man, be dismissive of his ideals and his feelings. And this is the problem with the 50-50 thing. Some of you do 50-50, I do 100. But let me explain what I mean by my 100. Some of you assume that when I say 100, I mean pay for all the bills. That's not what I mean, because a woman's nature is to be a helpmeet, so she has to have some purpose. She has to have something that she's involved in that she feels that she has to help with. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So when I say 100%, I mean having the 100% ability to take care of all the bills in case something happens to her. Because if you're living 50-50 and you have children or not, if something happened to her income and she gets hurt, if she gets injured, she gets laid off, something bad really happened to her, then the way that you are living your lifestyle, that you are providing your children, her, and yourself, it will be greatly impacted. So when you have the ability to pay 100% of all the bills, what that means is if something happened to her, your lifestyle would not miss a beat. You get what I'm saying? I would still prefer for her to still pay for her own nails, pay a percentage of utility bill as well. That's what I mean by 100%. Okay, I want to make that clear, because if you're the best version of yourself, you will have the ability to do so. I don't do partnerships for that reason. I like to have all the leverage in a relationship. If she decides to leave me, that's fine. These bills will still get paid. Some women leave, and some of the revenge that they like to have on a gentleman is they know if I leave, they're going to struggle to pay the bills. Why would you put yourself in that position to where she has that much power over you? This is why I say, young man, you need to be the best versions of yourselves and have the ability to pay for 100% of all the bills. That's what I mean. The 100% ability to do so before you move a woman into your house. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I was talking about. Let's keep going.
So ladies, if you're in a relationship and you got a good man who does everything that a man is supposed to do, please don't take away his role. Please don't try to play his role and your role, because that's how you end up single and miserable. And sometimes that's how divorces happen, because you're trying to play both roles in a relationship. And instead of letting your man be a man, you want to be the man and a woman, but you can't wear the skirt.
Exactly. You cannot be a man and a woman at the same time. Okay? You just can't. A lot of divorces are happening, like she said, because you want to usurp the authority of the man. You want to direct. You want to be head of the household. That is not your place or your position. You never was designed for that. Okay? You're not supposed to stand beside us. You're supposed to stand behind us. When we say stand beside us, that's an analogy or a metaphor that means that you're working with us and stuff. But you can't lead somebody while they stand beside you. You can only lead somebody when they're behind you. You get what I'm saying? So you don't need to be beside us, because that's too close to the position of authority to where you feel like you can tell us whatever you want to tell us and all that. No. You need to trust a good, decent man. I'm not talking about a Pookie and a Ray Ray. You need to be behind us as we lead you. Okay? This is what it is. That masculinity, that mindset of masculinity is a cancer in the black community right now for women.
And the pants at the same time. So don't lose a good man trying to be like one. Leave the role of a man to a man. Now, it's I understand that us ladies, we are very strong and very independent, and we could do a lot of things on our own. But it's just some things that need to be left to a man. Real will understand.
You're too manly. You're too masculine. That's the problem that we were seeing with y'all. It's very unattractive. Ain't nothing about that we think is sexy. You think it's sexy. But you feel empowered. We don't like it.
Fuck you acting like King James and you want me to treat you like Queen Elizabeth. Get the fuck out of here, cuz. Women be wanting niggas to treat them like princesses, but y'all act like niggas, bro. In today's generation, in today's society, the average female is an 18-year-old nigga, bro. Y'all ass talk like a nigga, you move like a nigga, you walk like a nigga. Y'all live like niggas, bro. Y'all eat, drink, sleep, piss, go to the club, smoke hookah. You live like a pirate, real life, bro. All y'all do is crab broils, drink, and smoke. That's a pirate-based lifestyle. Y'all be out here calling niggas twin and some more shit, man. The day a female called me twin, all that princess shit out the window, man. Use the bro, on God. And you shouldn't feel no type of way when I treat you like the bro. The fuck, twin?
Now, he's telling the truth. The majority of women today act like men, or as he says, pirates. They do act like that. Just everywhere, smoking, drinking, everywhere. Disrespectful, yelling, calling men bro. I'm going to tell you something. One thing a lady doesn't do is address a man the way that men address others. And let me break that down. What a lady is not first. A lady is not profane. A lady is not loud. A lady is not a gossiper. And some of the things a lady would never say in conversation are these following things. A lady would never say, "What's up, nigga?" A lady would never say, "What's up, bro? Hey, bro. That's my bro. Hey, twin. What's going on, twin?" Shit like that men would normally say. Women don't say that. That's not ladylike at all. That's just straight ghetto and ratchet. And I know some of y'all be like, "Well, I'm just a real one. That's just how I am. You a sucker." No, I'm just telling you, because some of you was raised in households where you was never taught what femininity even looked like. And I'm telling you, that doesn't look nothing like a woman. It look like a retarded ape that's going out there as a mustard back heifer talking about, "Hey, bro, that's my bro. Hey, homie. Hey, cuz." Just tell you what I know. I'm gonna show you some examples of other women acting just masculine. Just a straight turn off.
Would ask me, am I talking to somebody? I'm gonna hear them when I'm talking to you, sir. I'm talking to you right now. Are you talking to anybody else? I'm talking to you right now. If you ask me who I'm talking to again, I won't be talking to you. I'm grown. Of course I'm talking to somebody else. Just like you texting other women, "Good morning, beautiful," and I don't care. See, I think for me,
notice the hand movement, the hand gestures and stuff like that. You already see a very strong, prominent attitude through the whole conversation. It seems like she's very domineering. It seems like she's very forceful. You know what I mean? Like she'll try to coerce you and be very argumentative about anything. And the way she said, see, y'all don't understand. She doesn't have to use profanity to be disrespectful. It could just be your tone. The way that she's talking to anyone like a child. Because that's the feeling I'm getting. She's speaking as if you're a child. She's talking to a child when she's trying to explain something to you. That is very disrespectful as well.
that's how I operate. My mother, my daddy, and my brother gave me the game young. So I have a dude mindset. I think like
She admitted it. She has a masculine mindset. She has a dude mindset. Now, if her mother taught her these qualities, then she was also masculine. She was probably like a dude in the street type of mindset. I can understand the masculine mindset. How can I say? I understand the father and the son, how she can learn from them. But the mother that she has, if she's allowing that to be taught to that child, then she was masculine too. Because a feminine woman would take the time to put feminine traits in their daughter. They'll say, "No, don't act like this. Girl, close your legs when you sit down." Stuff like that. You know what I mean? They would tell them things like that. For her to act like this, there was nothing but masculine energy in there. You know what I'm saying? Or she just be lying. She just picked it up around other people. Her mama may not be nothing like that.
So I have a dude mindset. I think like a dude. Ain't no Steve Harvey was telling y'all thinking like a man. I've been thinking like that since I was in my teens. Girl, I'm not about to waste my time explaining nothing to you, sir. Who are you? We in a talking phase. You're not my.
So whoever's talking to her or dating her, he dodged the bullet by not being with her. Because what you're seeing is a red flag. The way she's talking is how she's going to be talking in a relationship with you, period. And I have another one up here to show you. Listen to this woman.
I'll speak from my experience. It's like, oh, like if a guy was interested in me or something, they'd see me and be like, oh my God, she's pretty. And then they talk to me for a second. It's like, wow, she's not a fucking idiot. And it's like, cool. What do I know about you? Oh my God, you think I'm pretty? Thanks. Like, oh my God, how great. And then it's
Can't even take a compliment about her appearance. A man says that you're beautiful, that you're pretty, and you say, oh my God, thanks. I know pretty women hear that all the time in their DMs and stuff like that. You're going to have some men who compliment your appearance. You're going to have some simps, and you're going to have some regular men who are not simps who will compliment you on your appearance. But if your reaction is that like, you're an ick, I don't like that, I hear it all the time, then that tells me that is another red flag, at least when it comes to her, that she won't be appreciative of you. If she cannot appreciate a compliment, she's not going to appreciate anything you do for her. You hear what I'm saying, gentlemen?
how great. And then it's like, oh, you want to hang out? I don't know. Do I?
Wow.
Do I want to hang out? Because I can hang out at fucking home. That's what I could actually do. I could stay in my house, in my comfortable shit, with my shit, and be cool.
Well, maybe that's what you should be at. In your house, by yourself, with your dog, with your vibrator, and be cool. And that's sad, man. That's that masculine energy. The first thing she started talking about was a whole bunch of profanity. There was no feminine energy there whatsoever in what she was saying, ladies and gentlemen. I think y'all seen that. A lot of these women are just mean-spirited. Like I've said before, very mean-spirited.
My experience and my observation is that most women are men in skirts. We have been programmed and conditioned and raised where our feminine power and our presence as females is dishonored, disregarded, disrespected, just in the world, not just by men. And we've also been taught and trained that our softness is inappropriate, it's dangerous. Our emotions are inappropriate, and nobody wants to be bothered with that. So where do we go with that? How do we know? If a woman knew that her greatest power was silence?
Like I said before many times in my videos, women need to learn how to shut the fuck up. This woman said the greatest power of a woman is shutting the hell up. All that yak, and talking back. The problem we have with your attitude, we see it on your face, we see it in your actions. But that when you start running your mouth, that's when your attitude comes out. Like the last two women I just played, you can see nothing but attitude. And no man in their right mind will want to deal with those last two women that I just showed you. Okay? It's terrible out here because y'all don't know how to shut the fuck up. I know women can't stand when I say that, but certain women don't like when I say that. Women with some common sense understand exactly what I'm saying.
They're in their masculine energy.
Right.
So a lot of women right now are in their masculine energy, and I think that's a big movement I want to help with too. Like we forget as women to be submissive and be soft and be, like let the man lead. And I'm a businesswoman and I'm Leo and I have a strong personality, but the right man knows how to make me feel submissive. And he.
That's everything she was saying was right till she said that. It should not take the right man for a woman to act feminine. Okay? Submission is a part of femininity. You are already feminine when you meet the man. All this, I'm going to be a hard, tough woman until I find the right man. That is not true. Because what you will find out, ladies and gentlemen, they have to undo habits that they have developed over years and years of being a masculine woman. They're going to struggle being feminine. They're going to struggle being submissive. You can't tell me this. I'll go where I want to go. I'll go and leave whenever I please. I got business to run. I got things to do. I'm not going to sit underneath you like I'm your little child. You're not my daddy. All those different type of points of views that they have, they developed that over years and years of being a masculine woman. It's damn near impossible it is impossible for a masculine woman to all of a sudden switch like in 5 seconds to be a feminine woman. She can try her best, but it's not going to work. It's going to take years, possibly, for her to undo that. But that's also going to take years of therapy and femininity coaching, because therapy only tell you how to react to things and tell you what your personal issues is, why you act like this. But femininity coaching, you can call me if you want one, book me for a consultation. That's going to instruct you on how to please a man. It's going to instruct you on how to make a man happy, how to be in your feminine side. That's what femininity coaching is. Like when I do life coaching, I got one lady, I got 3 guys that I coach right now. Okay? And the lady is doing well. And she was hard-headed too. She's probably watching the show. You know who you is. You know I ain't being disrespectful. But you was hard-headed. You'll say, you told me, you was hard-headed as hell with your man. And still wonder why it wasn't working out. Because that's all this lady knew, is to be very strong, very rigid, not flexible, to be hard. But at the same time, not understanding why it's not working with the man. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, let's keep going.
And he knows he is in that power. You know what I mean? I can be very submissive and very that type of woman. And we have to remember to be soft. Like, we're so in our masculine of like go-getters, like, oh, independent, this and that. But no one wants that. Like, I'm a soft person. I want to be taken care of. I want to be held. I want to be nurtured. You know what I mean? And how will you do that if you're always yelling at a man, or if you're always in their face with toxicity? You know, like, I think you have to heal, and that's where it comes into self-work.
You have to heal, which is the self-work. That's what she's saying. When she say heal, that means there's some kind of trauma. Some women have been traumatized, but a lot of that is just a lack of teaching. The women that we are seeing right now have had mothers who failed at teaching. Femininity is a natural ability to do certain things. Your conscience will guide some ladies. You know what I mean? The conscience will guide some ladies into what to do, how to behave. Your conscience, you don't have to be taught none. Your conscience is where you're able to tell and feel the differences between right and wrong. But there are some things you must be taught by women. You may know that it's right to know how to cook for your husband, your family, but you have never been taught how to cook. So you need someone to teach you how to cook this, how to season that. Femininity, things that are attached to femininity. Now, I'm using that just an example. There are things that must be taught to the young daughter from their mothers, and their mothers are failing them because they're not teaching them, because their mothers failed them. Their grandmothers failed their mothers, so therefore 3 generations of failure. 3 generations of women who ain't nothing but masculine. You get what I'm saying? This is what we're failing at. They're not being taught the teachings, the ancient, traditional teachings, the divine teachings that God gave women to teach other women isn't being passed down from generation to generation. The baton has been dropped a lot. Excuse me. Play this.
And who lead with that energy is a major issue. It's like, I don't need a man to survive. A lot of men know you can survive on your own. They're not looking for a bum bitch. They're not. They don't want a dummy. They don't want somebody that would be literally their survival is at stake without them. But that energy of without you, I'm cool. It's just it's so dismissive. And if I'm
exactly, when you come to us with that nonchalant, dismissive attitude, I want you, but I don't need you. That is a direct turnoff. If you don't need me, then why even fucking talk to me? If you have no need for me, then why would you even deal with me? That's a way of them telling you can be replaced at any time. And nobody want to feel second. Nobody want to play second fiddle. And nobody wants to feel that they are expendable in that way. Nobody want to feel like if we get in an argument years down the road after I invested all my money, my time, my energy, told them my secrets or whatever it may be. No one wants to feel as if she gets upset, she's just going to throw me to the curb. We do not want that. We do not appreciate that.
If a man made you feel like that, you'd be like, oh, I deserve. That's all we gonna hear about is what you deserve. Come on, be for real. But you want a man to be okay with you being whatever about him. It's whatever. Some of y'all not even this toxic aggressive type. That's for people that do internet stuff. But a lot of y'all have a it's whatever energy.
She told the truth. I'm gonna show you something at the end. It's kind of a little comical. It's a little comical, but it's a point in this comedy right here because women are actually talking like this. Let me see if it plays.
How you doing?
What the fuck?
Say that again. I said, what's up? How you doing?
Is there somebody behind you?
There's no one behind me.
Turn the camera.
No one's behind me.
What the fuck? Is you a dude?
I'm a female. My voice can be deep.
Hell no.
Hell yeah, it can. Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you something that might be a little funny, but at the same time, it's reflecting reality. A lot of these rap artists sound like dudes. Glorilla talk like a dude. Beyonce talk like a dude. Nicki Minaj talk and rap like a dude. There's a lot of them who they are trying to sound more manly in their delivery of lyrics now. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what they're trying to sound like dudes. So even though that sounds a little funny, what I showed you, but that is reflecting what's really going on in life today. There are girls who are purposely doing that. Like you got studs who try to do that shit too. Try to sound like a dude. You ain't a dude, I don't care what you think. But that's what you try to sound like. And that woman right there is a great example of what many women are trying to do. Women don't come out the womb with a baritone voice, talking like a bear or some shit like that. No. This is just how strong that I gotta be masculine attitude has gotten to them. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm done with this particular video. I'll send y'all another one pretty soon. I got one that's gonna be really something for you. Anyway, y'all have a good one now. You hear?